Oh, it's working. Now we're recording.
Hi. Oh, hi! Wait, we gotta dance. Put our music. Okay. Or sleep. Yes. Hi guys. Happy tea time. We needed this song for...
Cool, we can get that one later.
That's a good pump-up song for our 2-day header. Hello. Happy tea time.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Double tea time today.
Cheers. If you're joining us for the first time, this is tea time. This is the time that we come and sit and talk about books
and
with the internet.
Some dances. And we are on Spreecast and Ustream. Oh, we are going back to Ustream for our regular tea times.
Yes.
But whenever we have an author chat, we're going to be doing it on Spreecast.
So we have done some experimenting. We've listened to everybody. We love you. We want to make as many people happy as possible. We wish we could mold time and space to just have everyone watch all the time, but we can't. So 3:45 Ustream every Wednesday will always be us, and then we're going to try weekly Spreecast events that are different fun things with authors and bloggers and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so we want to be able to give you guys a chance to chat with our authors live. Yeah. And those, we're not really sure on the time. It's mostly going to be to accommodate our authors, so it'll be at a different time every week. But this week, we are going to be live chatting with Ray Carson and CJ Redwine tonight at 7 o'clock on Spreecast. So if you've got a webcam, get on the Spreecast at 7 o'clock and come ask the questions, chat with the authors.
Yes.
You'll be entered to win their books.
Yeah. So it's a really exciting day.
Oh, it is an exciting week. Does anybody else feel like they're just brains and bodies are like exploding from the awesome things that have happened this week?
Check in on Twitter. So since we're back on Ustream, we're chatting all through Twitter. So tweet using the hashtag #TeaTime. I drew a little Snarkles while we were waiting.
Oh, that's really good. You should draw him more often. That's really good.
Yeah, let's see what everybody's
We're going to check in with Twitter. Bridget Howard 3 says, can't wait to talk to CJ and Ray. A Ramsey 44 says, you guys are crazy and wonderful. Mostly wonderful.
Oh, thanks.
Ding.
Amy Dieng? Is that how you say your name? My first tea time since summer craziness started. I'm pretty psyched. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Fall is here.
Fall is here, and YA is just like pouring over you.
Yes, it's like that gif of the bird underneath the chocolate fountain where he's just like,
oh yeah.
Go look it up if you haven't seen that one. We will include that in our wrap-up blog post later this afternoon.
Yes.
So just a reminder for newbies and for if you haven't catched us in a while or caught us in a while.
Catch us
if you haven't catched us in a while. Sorry, my little Ohio. Oh, our plant. Oh my God, there's a ghost.
Somebody moved him.
Pretend you didn't see that man just moved. Sadness. Oh, we were blocking somebody's desk. Anyway.
Oh, that's sad.
So we do a giveaway every tea time. You use a hashtag tea time or @EpicReads, either or.
And you're entered to win.
And today's giveaway are September arcs. 10 of you will win one of a mystery arc that's coming out in September. So we've got
good stuff.
The Chaos of Stars by Kirsten White, The Paradox of Vertical Flight by Emil Ostrovsky, 359 by Gretchen McNeil, The Burning Sky by Sherry Thomas, Snapshot and Rock in a Hard Place. They are two companion novels.
Yes.
Yeah. By Angie Stanton. These are all coming out in September. 10 of you will win one of these. It's awesome.
That's exciting, and there's a couple of books in that stack that I can't wait for the world to read so we can talk about them.
So, let's just dive in here. A lot of things have happened this week. For one thing, some Batman news.
We got a new Batman. It's not Snarkles, so I'm disappointed.
That sucks, because Snarkles would have been an awesome Batman. Or perhaps maybe Hedgehog. Bat-Hog?
Mm-hmm.
What's the word for that?
So,
Bat-Hog. So, how do you guys feel about Ben Affleck? I know everybody... Batflick. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
So a lot of people are all like sad that Ben Affleck is Batman.
I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care. I say the proof is in the pudding.
Okay. And
So,
what is the pudding?
If he is good, he's good. If he's bad, he's bad.
Well, see,
Because also people weren't happy about Heath Ledger being the Joker.
that's true. But Heath Ledger also wasn't Daredevil.
It's true.
I mean,
I did not see that picture.
Oh, and you are probably better off for it.
So maybe if I had seen Daredevil, I would be more angry.
Yes, because that was the very first thing I heard of when I heard that he was Batman. I was like, well, didn't he already have his chance as like a
Superhero.
This is a superhero as
Yeah.
Daredevil, and nobody wants to remember that movie. Nobody. Except, so, we're going to check in with Twitter.
I think he's in a very poor spot. Christian Bale makes very difficult shoes to follow.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Piper's Book Nook says they obviously hired him to play Batman for a reason. Totally. I mean, he's an excellent director. I mean, he is a good actor. He was in Good Will Hunting.
If he's put in with the right team of people, he would be very good.
Will he have a Boston accent? Pack my bat. Oh, let's see.
That's Michigan.
That's Michigan. Yeah. Pack your card, have it yet. Okay, so pack your Batmobile at have it yet. There we go. Trying to remember my Boston days.
Not a lot. We have breaking news for people.
Oh, so
see,
some of you didn't know?
Yeah.
I like being able to break news.
I
It
do
makes
too.
me feel like a newscaster.
Between the printed pages says Christian Bale wasn't awesome Batman. Gonna miss him. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to replace, but sometimes
I'm excited to listen to a Batman that doesn't have a really low voice that you can't really understand.
But he has the jaw. He's got a good jaw, right?
Yeah.
That's
All right.
okay.
Well, I think Ben Affleck is certainly thankful for one other celebrity this week because now the heat is off of him and onto Miley Cyrus. Oh, Miley.
Oh, Miley.
Oh,
Did you guys
Miley.
watch the VMAs? But of course you watched the VMAs because there's a very important thing that happens that we'll talk about later.
Yes, this was the first year I tuned in to the
Yes.
VMAs in a long time.
Yes, I felt very old. We were IMing each other.
I was like, who are all these youths?
We were.
Who are they?
Yes.
Where are their parents?
I live very close to where
Yeah, you live like right down the street.
the VMAs took place, and I could hear the screaming from my window. It was insane.
I bet it was.
And I felt real old.
I was definitely tuning in because I wanted to see this guy.
He was in a suit.
Okay, I have to say, when I first heard that Theo James was cast as 4, I was all like, who's Theo James? He hasn't been in anything. And then I watched Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
And then I was like, dang. Bleep. He's my new favorite person in the world now.
So Shailene and Theo graced the red carpet of the VMAs to show off some Divergent film teasers.
Yes, they released a 13-second teaser, like the day before, 2 days before, something like that. And then the trailer. Oh, I'm done.
Okay, so let's talk about this, Twitter.
Okay.
Let's talk
All
about
right,
it.
everybody.
I've printed out some handy-dandy screenshots.
Okay, we're
that
going to
go through.
We're going to dissect
We're
this.
going to go through it.
So while she goes through it, I'm going to be checking in with Twitter and seeing what everybody else thinks.
Okay, first,
Excuse me.
there's a lot of things that I'm not going to go over because we've seen them. Or if you haven't seen them, you need to go look them up because you're behind the times.
Yes, go watch it.
Yes.
It's on the Epic Reads blog.
We've seen the Ferris wheel-ish. We've seen the train jumping. So I'm going over the stuff that in the trailer we didn't see. The Dauntless Compound, right?
Okay.
Okay. We got the blocks. What do you guys think about it? We also get a good look at their costumes.
Tweet, tell us.
I'm
checking in here.
This is the first time we've gotten a serious look at the world, what the setting is, and the costumes.
Tween to Teen Book says, I loved the Divergent trailer. It was so amazing.
Yes.
Nova Blogger, I just have to say this. First time I watched the Divergent trailer, I cried. Yes.
Yes.
Perhaps you need some, in case of feels, tissues for that.
Here is the family hug. They showed them all hugging, and you get some feels.
Okay, first
you
of all,
know that This is like, you know that they are never, ever, ever getting back together.
Okay, so I was really excited to see the scene, mostly because I'm a huge fan of Scandal, and so when it was announced that President Fitz, was going to be in this movie, I don't even remember his real name, but as soon as I saw Fitz, I was like, yes, Fitz!
I also number one thought, they did a lot of shots of Shailene walking with the bun. I also want somebody to come do that to my hair.
Yeah. Okay. Is anybody out there who's watching a beauty blogger or a hair blogger and has read Divergent? It would be a really cool blog post
to do the hairstyles,
a tutorial, hairstyles of the factions.
Because this bun is.
Someone do it. That's an awesome idea. Okay, somebody do it.
Okay,
or we will.
This is also
won't be good because we suck at hair.
A pretty big moment, right? The choosing ceremony.
This was really cool.
Okay, tweet your first reactions to this image, and Margot's going to go through them.
Okay, all right.
I have lots of feelings.
Okay,
Okay. First of all, I think the costume designer nailed it.
Absolutely. I love that they're all the different.
It looks so vibrant.
Colors.
Yeah.
In the stage setup, I think I really like that the way that the lights are underneath the stage, the main stage, because it kind of like,
for some reason, like, and I don't know why, I had pictured it outside.
Me too. That's what I pictured, but I'm glad that it's indoors.
But maybe it was because like my high school graduation was out, like it was very like graduation kind of feeling.
Can we pull up closer? BB Called said smaller than I expected, but definitely works.
Yes, I think it's beautiful.
Tweet your reactions. Crossword Review says, I think they may have learned how to do a book to a movie. Finally.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times the YA book to movie adaptations get so focused on the characters and like the certain moments that they spend less time focusing on the set design and the costumes, and just like, although Hunger Games really did an excellent job with the costumes.
Yeah.
I felt like the set design sometimes they were focused a little bit more on other stuff.
I think this one, they got it.
I think this one they really focused, because I haven't seen any CGI yet. Like, blatant CGI, which is awesome.
I mean, yeah, I saw there was like a behind-the-scenes footage that has this, and like, these walls are green screen, but everything else is all like there.
And like all the people are there?
Yes.
See, that's really cool. Instead of like green screening people like extras in, they actually got all those extras.
Okay.
And Libris Veritas says, I pictured it darker and with people looking down on it, but it's still good.
Yeah.
Harley James says, these stills, I just can't. So perfect.
So perfect.
So perfect.
Also, we saw her first jump for the first time, and my stomach went into my throat. It's far.
Every time, the only feeling I can equate to that is if you go on like a roller coaster and that drop. Like, and they perfectly captured that like stomach drop feeling.
Yes.
I think.
And there's like that hole, they made the hole in the bottom, you don't see the bottom.
She just she just like disappears.
So good. This picture's a little too dark, but we also got our first look in the Dauntless Compound.
Bookish Thing says, when I saw the jump and kind of freaked out, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Yes.
Oh. That's my favorite. That's I think my favorite scene in the whole book, actually.
The
just
first jump?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like take a leap.
That's terrifying.
Just like into the unknown. Oh. I couldn't.
So the Dauntless Compound we got to see for the first time. I thought it would be more rocky looking. This looks more like the bottom of
Well, there's all these like tunnels and stuff.
It makes much more sense. Like mine is just like, I think underground, and I automatically think caverns.
Well, I'm excited to see the like open cavern with like the waterfall. Yeah.
What was it? Why can't I think of it?
The name?
Yeah,
I can't remember either.
Tell us what the name of the pit that falls down in. I don't want to spoil things.
Pretty Nifty DR says, I think the Dauntless Compound is right on par.
Nice, yes.
And everybody's talking about, Heather Self is talking about the moment when Ford pulls her off the net. Wait, wrong video. Yeah. There is if you haven't seen it, they just released a behind the scenes video. How long is it?
It's like 3 minutes. It's got an interview with Veronica in it. It's got Kate Winslet
talking
a lot.
Definitely, we'll post that on the blog post right after this. That's a wrap up of everything.
It's so good.
I haven't seen it yet. She was just watching it. I was like, yo, we gotta do tea time.
It's really stellar.
And she's like, wait, no.
Okay, this one, we're getting to the good stuff right about now.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
We saw Forrest tattoos on his back. Okay, this is dark.
Not only did we see them, but Shailene touched them.
She's caressing.
She's all like,
ooh, ooh. This is a little dark, so I'm going to put it right on the screen. Hopefully you can see it. See, she goes right down his spine like this. Oops.
I would not mind doing that to Theo.
No. This has got me real excited.
But also, I really like, there's a shot, we didn't print it out, but there's this shot where she kind of like, her hair's down and she like looks at him. Like, I think it's in the same scene.
Yes.
But the look that she gives him is like,
I was completely sold on Shailene from that trailer. Sold. Like, she has the intensity of, like, she looks like she's scared out of her mind, but she's still doing it. Mm-hmm. Like, that feeling the whole time, and I really enjoyed it. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Cosmic Courtney says the tattoos are great. Melody Simpson says, I loved the behind... Oh, whoops. I love the behind-the-scenes Divergent video. Fandango put it up.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for telling us. Lisa Likes Books just 4, and then...
just tap your feelings on the keyboard. Okay, we can get into this then. We saw the open mouth kisses. We saw it.
Yeah, was it... this was no, like...
fold it so there's
This was no, like... This was, like, full on, like... Wah. Okay, so maybe not that much, but you get my point.
Okay, so...
Sorry, Snark.
We have been I feel like every time they talked about, like, the casting of 4, every time they interviewed anyone, they were like, the connection between Theo and Shailene was so... electric.
Because anybody else, when they watch them on, like, the red carpet thing, you're, like, looking to, like, see, you're like, are they together? Like,
it was definitely felt, this moment lasted for, like, a half of a second, but it was worth it.
And I have to applaud the Tumblr community out there.
You
guys gift that. I mean, they showed it, and then there was a gif of that scene up in, like, 5 seconds. So
you make life worth living.
You get a standing ovation for that. Okay. Thank you, Divergent fans everywhere. Okay, we're gonna check in here. Heather Self, holy, the kiss.
It was good. It was everything that your ship needs.
I ship them so hard.
Ship them. Just
ship them. I FedEx ship them. I overnight ship them.
I express delivery ship them.
Yeah, nerdy puns.
Yeah.
What's up? Fear of Long does another kissies, and then...
we're so excited. We have Dauntless M&Ms that we found in the office. Can I show you that?
Jacqueline Yu asks, anyone else love the knife scene? I'm gonna
oh, yeah.
That. Oh,
that was the moment when they, like, went to her face, and she was like...
When she turned her face over and her eyes were all kind of glassy.
It was all there. And I was like... Was that a gif of the man in the black and white theater clapping? That's what I did for Shailene.
Yeah. Oh,
these are Dauntless M&Ms.
Did they say Divergent? Oh, they do say Divergent.
Yeah, and then they have the little Dauntless M&Ms, and they're black and gray.
Here, let me read that. How are they?
They taste like M&Ms, so they're delicious.
Do they taste like corrupt government?
No.
Oh, okay. They're not.
Also,
stale.
Was she not?
Oh my god.
Okay.
I just need to take a moment because I love this woman so much. It's like it hurts. I feel like Ennis from Brokeback Mountain. I wish I could quit her sometimes. I really do. Because damn do I love her. First of all, Nikita fans, if you haven't watched Nikita, you should definitely watch it because her character is badass in Nikita, and it definitely, she's just a strong actress, like, who plays who does really well with roles that are, like, intense. Yeah. And that role is, like, and her role in Divergent is, like, Tori. Yeah. It's like, they could not have done a better casting job.
It was so good.
And you could sort of see her hair was kind of dyed, too.
Well, then you're already dead.
No!
Game over.
No La Femme Nikita. No Maggie Q. No Tori. I refuse to accept.
Also, we can't find the puppet head of the person that I love the most in the world, Kate Winslet.
Oh, yeah. What
did you learn? You learned squid hands. I'm going to squid hands for Kate Winslet.
I wasn't going to bring that up, but I did learn a new thing today. Squid hands. Squid hands. Enjoy that.
Enjoy. I just
when
can't
you just can't
take.
You just can't.
How much Kate Winslet is
Squid
awesome.
hands. Squid hands.
Okay. Do you guys need to get any more trailer feels out?
Mostly Violet says Maggie Q was such a badass. She made more of Tori than she was of Book.
Probably.
Was in the book. Yes. I think
Tori's gonna be. Tori was like a small character, but you wanted more of her, and I think Maggie Q is gonna bring that out. That's gonna be awesome.
Maggie Q is my girl. You want to be my friend if you're watching this?
Also, on the Divergent world,
Yeah.
we just want to say thank you very much to some special tea timers out there who met Veronica Roth at Comic-Con and asked her if she was going to be on Tea Time.
Yeah.
You did. You guys asked her.
More than one of you.
A lot of you.
I know.
So guess what?
That's so cool.
She's going to do fun stuff with us in the future.
Yeah, she I don't know if she knew about Tea Time before you guys approached her at Comic-Con and were like, yo, are you going to be on Tea Time? So she is.
So you guys are going to make it happen. She's probably not going to do a live thing.
Probably not, but we're gonna do stuff with her. We are gonna be at the 92nd Street Y, which is the launch party in New York, on October 22nd, the Tuesday. Yes. So we will be there, doing some interviews. If you see us, come say hi, come
we'll have
chat.
Snarkles.
Well, Snarkles will be there, and then we will be live broadcasting her event in Chicago.
Yes.
On October 26th. It should be in our Ustream. If you scroll down, there should be a little event section. You should see that, and it has it has the info there. But we will be live broadcasting from.
And aren't you? She's interviewing her.
I'll be there. I will be there.
Look at that! Oh, I just knocked the table.
Life goal to become Veronica's best friend, soon to be achieved.
We have 2 goals. Mine's for Tahara, hers is Veronica, and our powers combined.
We will rule the world.
They will be our best friends.
Yeah, whether they like it or not.
We're going to make Tea Time just the creepiest thing ever.
Haley's asking, where is it in Chicago? Just check the below on Ustream. There's the info. Scroll down. It should be down there.
I think it's probably at, no, it's not at the normal place that she always does it.
I'm not sure where it is yet.
It's some big place where a lot of people have to be. And Margot's going to talk in front of all of them.
I'm scared.
We are also, both of us are introducing her and Ray at Y'all Fest.
Yeah.
So don't worry, guys.
Lots of Veronica stuff coming up.
Lots of Veronica stuff, and we're going to have fun with her.
And if you can't go, don't worry. We will videotape everything, and we will live cast everything if we can. We will be all up in everybody's grill all the time. So don't you worry if you can't come.
Okay. Now that business is done.
Okay.
We haven't even gotten to the...
This is why we had to separate tea times today, because it's already 4:08, and we haven't even gotten to the new releases from this week.
Let's talk about what we're reading.
Okay. We are both reading the same thing this week.
Because...
Good.
The sequel to Defiance came out yesterday, and I've been devouring me some Rachel and Logan like nobody's business in the last 24 hours.
Get out.
Like, I blew through the first... Everyone know, I'm not everyone, but if you're a regular Tea Time watcher, you know I'm not a very fast reader. I've gotten... Since yesterday, I'm almost halfway through.
Okay, I'm only, through the first 6 chapters, so I'm not as far as Aubry. But yesterday, she's like, you have to read it. So I started it last night, and I got through the first 6 chapters. This is not spoilery in any way, but I sort of feel like I need to talk about this one scene.
Yes.
Just a little bit. Or should we save it for when we have CJ Red Wine?
Yeah, okay.
We'll save it.
Okay.
If you want to know what scene made us both go
she said,
blush.
She came in today and goes, the scene with the... And I was like, yes, I know what you're talking about.
I read it on the subway this morning, and I was like, oh my God, my face is so red. Nobody look at me. It's so...
So, Deception came out. Do we have any Defiance series fans? If not, get it now and get on the Rachel Logan train. If you want a chance to win Defiance, we are going to be giving away paperback copies at our 7 o'clock tea time tonight. Where we'll be chatting with the author, CJ Redwine, and Ray Carson. They're hanging out together because they're about to go on the Dark Days tour together.
Defiance is out in paperback. Deception just came out yesterday.
What else?
What else came out yesterday? Dude, YA is like, boom, back in business. All of these.
Well, yeah. Okay. Hands.
Here, I'll take some. All right, so let's start with our first look at graphic novel.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of this guy's illustration work, and I'm super big fan of Frankenstein. Yeah. Frankenstein by Gris Grimley. He's on Twitter, @GrisGrimley. He did an amazing job reimagining this story. I mean, it's like dark and look at these.
The illustrations are beautiful.
They are so cool. Look at that heart, like that heart in the chest.
Yes.
That's so cool. And I also like when you undress it.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like that on the cover. It looks very old school. Like, so even if you take this jacket off, I think it would look very cool on the shelf. So this is out.
We also got another Starling novel from Leslie Livingston.
That Descendant is the sequel to Starling, which these both take place in New York.
Yes.
And she just wrote a blog post that is up on Pitch Dark that talks about like why she loves New York and some of her favorite places in New York and why it's mysterious.
Fun fact. My second week here, I went to this photo shoot with this cover model, and it was a lot of fun. And I just kind of sat awkwardly there, wishing I could be that cool in a pool of water.
Right? She's in
wearing
a pool of
leather
water.
pants. She was wearing leather pants in a pool of water and totally pulled it off. And
Dang, girl,
comfortable.
Nice.
Nice.
So that's out.
We have
What
The
else do we have?
Beginning of Everything by Robin Schneider.
What up, Robin Schneider?
Hey, lady. If you guys haven't read this book or know of this book, you need to get it now.
It is a wonderful
Story,
It's coming of age.
And it's a pretty unique from the start.
And it's I would say it's late high school. It's like senior year of high school before they go to college.
Yes.
So, right?
Well, the main action happens, or like the precipice of the story kind of happens in middle school, and it's how like one moment in your life can
changes, it defines who you are.
I love the beginning line of the book. Hold on a second.
Oh.
It's really good. Hold on. I can't turn pages. Sometimes I think that everyone has a tragedy waiting to happen for them.
I also want to take a moment.
Oh, you're gonna address it. You've been addressing books like crazy.
I know. I can't help it.
Getting frisky.
I know. Look, little secret.
Oops.
It's almost like a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
A little physical book Easter egg.
Also, I love this cover, and I love that it's yellow because, without a doubt, it stands out on every bookshelf.
Boom. I mean,
everything is kind of got these darkish hues.
not our bookshelf, because ours is actually yellow.
Yeah.
But most bookshelves are yellow.
Most things have darkish hues, but then, like, bam, yellow is right next to it.
This is a standalone, contemporary, realistic fiction, slight romance, all around awesome.
And feels.
And follow Robin Schneider on Tumblr and YouTube because she's a big vlogger. So.
Yeah, and she's a lot of fun. She's cute and fun.
She's adorbs.
I'll talk about the second book in the Don't Turn Around series.
By Michelle Gagnon.
It is hacker, fun, awesome. Literally, it's really hard to not keep reading every chapter. She has mastered the cliffhanger in these books.
She's actually like an adult like thriller writer. So she knows how to like end chapters that you're like, okay, this is my last chapter before bed, and then you're like, nope, God damn it, I gotta read the whole thing.
Even within chapters, because it's told from 2 points of view, they break off, and you think like, oh, I can stop at this break maybe and go. You can't. You cannot put the book down. Like, literally.
Squid hands.
You cannot put it down. Don't be confused because this is the second book. It looks kind of like the first book. They did a cover change.
Colors.
But Don't Look Now is the second one. Don't Turn Around is the first one.
What is it? Kelly says, I love the cover of Don't Look Now. The hair. I didn't even realize there was hair in the back.
Yeah.
Nice. Purple Bookshelf says, I love when they put things under the dust jacket. Me too. I always check just to see if there's like a little something, just a little something
You
there.
can't see this, but this is like, it's got the title sneakily in the cover of this one. Sneakily.
Let's see, we're gonna... Leps1824 says, there are actually 3 points of view in Don't Look Now, although the third is pretty minimal. Thank you.
Thank you. I have not read Don't Look Now. I have only read Don't Turn Around. But I'm excited to read Don't Look Now.
A movie in my head says someone needs to gift the squid hands. We're on it. All right. We'll do it. World for Reading says, reading the beginning of everything right now, very enjoyable.
It is.
We have more. Ain't all.
There's the biggins.
That's
Margot?
why this week is like...
You want a biggins? Yours?
I feel like I need really grand...
Like
intro music.
Okay, you just make your hands do that and I'll make it float
okay.
up.
Oh, okay. The Bitter Kingdom, the final book in Ray Carson's Girl of Fire and Thorns trilogy. Where did it go? The other 2 books. This is...
Oh, Thorns! I just hit myself in the face. The first.
Good books. April at Good Books and Good Wine pretty much summed it up for me with this nice quote on the back. Ray Carson is totally the George R.R. Martin of YA, and I could not agree more. I plowed through the Game of Thrones series, and then when I had caught up, I was like, ugh. You know that book hangover, but it was like for TV, and I was recommended this series, so I started reading it, and I was like, boom, filled that void and completely.
Now your void is empty.
Shut up, don't remind me. Why do you have to be so cruel? This series is over. It's complete. We have Ray Carson coming on at 7 o'clock, so you can be mad at her for finishing this amazing
and not just
series.
writing forever.
I know. Queen Elisa in this series is easily my favorite female character in all of YA. She beats out Katniss for me. She beats out like
them
Triss.
Honors.
She is baller. I can't say enough good things about this series. I'm excited to hear about what Ray is working on next.
And we're going to ask her all those things. We are also have challenged and thrown down the gauntlet to chair dance against CJ and Ray. Mm-hmm. Start placing your bets now. It's going to be a battle for the ages.
So
we may or may not have something up our non-existent sleeves.
Imaginary gloves. Imaginary hat.
Again, that's at 7 o'clock. On Spreecast, we'll be chatting with them tonight.
The link to the Spreecast, if you want to RSVP, so it'll email a reminder, is on the Epic Reads blog on the homepage. Let's see.
Okay, we're checking in.
Gore Lenore, now that it's complete, I can read them all in a book binge. Yes. I did not do that, and it was a big mistake.
I'm going on a super hard binge, and it's been really hard to hold off.
But
sometimes it's like patience is a virtue. There
are also 3 e-novellas in this series. I also highly recommend you check them all out.
The King's Guard,
Shadow Cats, and The Shattered Mountain.
Yes.
So definitely check out all of those if you've got an e-reader. Writer Girl reads, no spoilers tonight though. We weren't planning on asking them too much about their books just because we don't want to spoil it. So
fans can come on and ask questions about the books. I don't think that they will spoil things for you.
Right. Hopefully if you're gonna join us at 7 and if you're gonna ask them some questions, try to think of some that if it is gonna be a spoiler question, make sure you preface it so that way people can earmuffs themselves. So okay.
We have another book. That wasn't it.
Oh, we're not done.
The 4th book in the I Am Number 4 series came out, The Fall of 5.
The 4th book is called The Fall of 5. It took me a moment to wrap my brain around that one.
This is a lot. This series is so much fun. It's fast.
More magical things.
You did you're getting more advanced in your undressing.
Right.
There's also
I think it's just the Barnes & Noble edition.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
There's this decoder thing that I stared at for literally an hour yesterday and couldn't figure out. We also had people tell us that it's legit and you have to know your stuff to get it right and you will be rewarded greatly.
So that is the 4th book. So with the first ones are I Am number 4. Also, I'm totally down. I love that they do this on the, I don't even know what that's called. But kudos to whoever did that.
Binding pages shot.
Twitter, help us. So
I'll look it up.
One. Okay. And then there is the I Am number 4, and then the sequel, or the second book is The Power of 6. And then the third book is The Rise of 9.
I see blogger Fangirl is saying, someone tell me how to solve really big. It's really hard.
The decoder thing?
It's really hard. Like, even the editor of the book had a hard time. So you have to know your stuff. It is like no joke. People are walking around in the office asking for help.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I sort of feel like all of the books should come with just like a little game.
Yeah, that's fun.
Like, oh, you finished my book. Here, play a game.
The consensus seems that this is just called The Edges.
Pretty nifty GR, going back to Divergent, the waterfall thing that we mentioned in the pit is called the Chasm.
The chasm or the chasm?
Chasm.
Chasm.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Right?
I don't know. Chasm or chasm? I mean, it's like tomato.
I think it's Chasm.
Okay.
So those are all the new hardcovers.
Also, fun fact.
Yes?
You may have seen us tweet out.
Yeah.
We totally hung out with Pittacus Lord yesterday.
Just completely randomly.
And then we were like, hey, are you Pittacus Lord? And he was like, yeah. And we were like, tell us about your day.
So we went around and we went to like Home Depot and McDonald's.
We just went through his
day.
He had a to-do list.
And we had our camera with us, and we made a video, which will be premiered tonight. Pittacus is doing the YA Lit Chat tonight at 9 Eastern, and he's going to
send out
that
video.
So if you guys want to check out Pittacus Lore's A Day in the Life of...
He's shrouded in secrecy, so if you want to see what an alien lord day looks like,
the Lorian Elder,
check out the YA Lit Chat tonight. We'll also have it up on the blog tomorrow, but you don't want to miss it.
No.
So you want to be a day late to the YA Lit goodness.
So those are all the hardcovers.
Oh, yeah.
I think there was one with the girl of... Did I have it? Where'd it go?
Oh, it's right here.
I thought there was one more. Did I miss it?
I think that's it.
Oh, is it down here? Oh, yeah. These are all available in paperback today, or as of this week as well. Defiance, that we mentioned, the first book in the series by C.J. Redwine. Feedback, which is the second and last book, sequel to Variant by Robeson Wells. He has a new book coming out this fall.
Blackout.
A Fractured Light by Jocelyn Davies. This is the second book in her trilogy. The third one comes out this fall as well. And then The Crown of Embers by Ray Carson. This is the second book in the trilogy. These are all now available in paperback.
Not to mention, 900 other things came out from other publishers that we're excited about.
So we want to know...
Hi, Marks.
So what are you guys excited that also came out this week?
What are you reading? We didn't even ask you. There's so much.
I know. There's just too many things going on.
Tell us what you're reading.
I'm pretty stoked for David Levithan's Two Boys Kissing.
I'm
pumped for that one.
I'm very stoked.
As well as The Crown of Midnight by S.J. Moss.
The Throne of Glass.
Yeah, the sequel to that one. I'm pretty pumped for that. But what else are you guys excited for?
Origin! That came out yesterday?
Oh, and Scorched by Mary Mancus. Oh, nope, wrong Scorched.
Nope, wrong Scorched.
I don't have my glasses today. I left them at home. I'm having trouble here.
Oh, I completely forgot that Origin came out.
That was like one of the top ones on the Goodreads that everybody was excited for.
Are you guys reading it? Are you excited? What are you reading? Tell us.
Tween to Teen Book says, I'm reading Origin, Crown of Midnight, The Liberator, and Consume. Man, so many good books.
Ooh, Amy's reading The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. I want to read that.
By Holly Black. Is that out today?
I don't think it's out today, no. Oh, also...
Yes?
Speaking of that, we are going to be in Austin hanging out with the Fierce Reads versus Dark Days event.
What up?
And I know the coldest...
Holly Black will be there.
Holly Black will be there.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the other Fierce Reads authors?
I don't have the list on me. No. I believe Marissa Mayer is going to be there.
She's going to be there.
Sure, at Cinder.
Yes. There's... it's good stuff. We're excited. bottom line, fierce reads and dark days unite.
Yeah, at the Austin Teen Books Festival, September 28th. A month from now. A month from now. So we're pretty pumped for that.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised that they're unleashing us, letting us out of our, letting us out in the world.
Oh yeah. Twice. Twice. So coming up, Team Epic Reads is going to be out and about. We're going to Austin Teen Book Festival. We're going to be at the New York Comic Con. Mm-hmm. Margot's going to be in Chicago for Allegiant Goodness. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to be in Charleston for Y'all Fest.
What up? It's a good fall.
Who let the dogs out?
Who let the buck nerds out? Oh. Hides in a shame hole. So, we have to get running because we've got to prepare for our 7 o'clock tonight. It's in like a few hours, 2.5 hours.
We have to practice our chair dancing. We're choreographing a dance.
Here's a secret. It's, not a secret anymore, but we are going to be choreographing a dance to Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. So if you want to see that, join us on Spreecast at 7 o'clock tonight.
Yes.
If you've got a webcam, get ready because you may be called on.
And as always, both this video and the Spreecast video will live on the interwebs. So if you do miss it, you can still take part.
Mm-hmm. We'll be doing a giveaway then as well as right now.
You can get the first books, the first Defiance book, and then the Girl of Fire and Thorns we'll be giving away.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna pick 10 winners for today's tea time.
If you use the hashtag tea time, you're automatically entered to win. Or if you @Epic Reads, you're also automatically entered to win. And we are right after this. We're gonna go right over to my desk, right over there, and pick the 10 winners. And we will tweet them out, and we'll put them on the blog. And then we'll start cheer dancing. And then we'll start our practice. It probably won't look like this. Nope. And we will see you guys at 7 o'clock. Bye, guys. Play some... We got to pump up again. Do I have Katy Perry? I X'd Katy Perry out. No! Happy reading, guys. Prepare your questions. I don't think we have a dance-out song. We don't have a dance-out song. Why don't we just do... we do... acapella, Oops, I Did It Again. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. Did it again. There has to be... I can't give away all of it. Oh, no, ads. Okay, here, we'll mute that part. No, we have to have a dance out. Margot's going for the dance out. I'm sorry, we have to have a dance out. It feels wrong not to. Look, her face is working in this video. This isn't even the song. YouTube, you are failing me. All right, I promise to have everything together for 7 o'clock. Okay. I'll just dance anyway. Ready? Acapella dance. This is what acapella dancing is. Right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is there even a thing like acapella dancing, or is that just dancing? That's just dancing. All right. Bye, we will see you guys at 7 o'clock tonight. Bye. Enjoy your tea in the meantime.